Namaste. Namaste, my Zen zebras, my Bella butterflies, my Namaste ninjas, my unique unicorns, my merry mermaids, my merry mermen. I used to call it, back in the day, I used to call it my merry mermaids and my magical mermen. But now we're just going to say my merry mermaids and merry mermen. Okay. Hi, guys. I didn't know I was going to do this, so don't be mad if you're my friend and or you're my sub out there that likes me or loves me, and don't be mad that I didn't say I was going to go live because I just figured it out. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's going to come in, but I'm going to do a weird type of live because it's for Aries. Aries, I didn't forget you. I didn't forget you, girl. I didn't forget you, boy. I didn't forget you, boo. Okay. Who's gonna check you, boo? I am. Katrina is. Katrina's gonna check you. Okay. I know it makes no sense, and I'm only drinking Diet Coke. Diet Coke. Hi, Grace. How are you, Grace? This is my Diet Coke from dinner, and I just really, it's a full one. Sorry to drink. Sorry to swallow in your ear. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, guys, I got a big setup. Yes, nice to see you impromptu as well. I told nobody, okay, except my spirit guides. I said to my spirit guides, I got to do Aries, and they're like, yeah, you're really late. It's Taurus season over here. And I have so many notes. I have so many cards out. Isn't that beautiful? I forget what it's called, but it's for psychic abilities and peacefulness, healing. I think it begins with an H, but I'm not sure. Okay. I just felt like I needed it. It was over there. I felt like, let me bring it over here. All right. So why am I here? I'm going to do a lot of talking and not looking at the chat, even though there's only one person here. Grace, you're an Aries? See, God led you. God led you here. We got the Palo Santo going. Yes, we do. We got a lot of stuff already rolling. I got cards set up. I can't turn you around to show you the cards, but I will show them later. Okay, so Aries, even though I am late in doing your reading, maybe I'm right on time. Okay, so I couldn't find my prayers. All right, I have these prayers that are like a card size. They're probably straight up in the car for when I took them to do Aries in the car, and then I brought things back in, brought things back out. I was like a yo-yo. Sorry, the curtain just moved in and out. All right. That's scary. Okay. That's why I got to do my prayers. So what I did was, because you always have to have your prayers. You got to be prayed up. All right. You got to be prayed up. So your girl wrote out some new prayers in a handy envelope. Right? Because even though I'll find those other prayers, God wanted me to see some more prayers. So, did I say the word prayer enough? Okay. I think I did. Okay. So we're listening to Jason Stevenson dopamine release. So if you happen to fall asleep during this video, that is okay. I will not penalize you. Okay. Hopefully you will have a nice dream. Katrina will be in your subconscious mind, and maybe you'll hear some good things. Okay. Is there nobody watching? Okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everybody will watch the replay. Okay. So I'm going to say a bunch of prayers, a buttload of prayers, not that much, like 2 or 3 prayers. They're on little cards, and I wrote them on my envelope. Okay? So just listen to the dopamine release music. I will tell you about Aries. There's a little bit of a story related to Biggie Smalls' notorious B.I.G. Okay, I know that sounds weird. I had the shirt on, everything. On Devin's birthday, I sat down to do this video. It didn't happen. The next day, I still had the same shirt on, okay, because I fell asleep in it. All right, sat down to do the video. It didn't happen, okay? So it wasn't meant to be then. So it's meant to be now. But I do have to warn you, I do have to get up for work tomorrow, okay? So I didn't take any medicine. I'm very hyped up because I'm caffeinated, and I'm going to continue to be caffeinated, okay? Because I'm such a rebel. Okay, cheers. The first prayer is the prayer to stay positive. Oh, merciful Lord, negativity and noise try to bring me down. Wait, that's the end of it. Is that the end of it? No, that's the beginning of it. Sorry. Watch me as Katrina prepares to screw up royally and make epic fails as usual, as per usual. Okay, what else would I do but make epic fails? Okay, that's all right. I'm human in this human experience. Okay, so prayers to stay positive. I thought that was apropos. Okay. Oh, merciful Lord, negativity and noise try to bring me down and isolate me. So I call out to you now. In the name of Jesus, cast out the enemy and his lies, telling me everything is over and there is no hope. That's what the enemy does. The enemy tells you lies, and they tell you everything is over and don't have any hope for anything to get better, and don't have any faith in yourself that things will get better and in others. So cast that out. In the name of Jesus, cast out the enemy and his lies telling me everything is over and that there is no hope. Fill me with the Spirit of God, telling me I am loved. You are loved. I am loved. And I'm washed clean and reborn in Christ. May I be steady and quick. Let my faith deflect the enemy's attack. Strike him down with your word, Almighty Lord. I rejoice in my weakness as it brings me to your feet, a place of glory, a place of rest. Make it this way for me, O loving Lord. In the name of Jesus, amen. 1 second. May the light of God surround you. May the love of God enfold you. May the power of God protect you. May God place his healing hands May God place his healing hands upon you and heal you quickly. May the presence of God watch over you wherever you are in the world. God is with you. In Jesus' name, amen. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay? And then just one more. Heavenly Father, embrace me with your tranquility and love so that my mind can be at ease. Break every chain of negative thoughts and speak prosperity. And positivity into my life. For life and death are in the power of the tongue. Therefore, I can declare and decree that every stronghold in my life produced by negative thought patterns are broken. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Thank you. 4 people in the house. Okay, they just told me that it's not about that. This video is not about that, but for some reason, Spirit said, I said, do I do a video? I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm not used to getting up because I'm, lazy because I've only worked one day last week and one day the week before, so I'm not used to getting up. And I'm staying up late, and they said, just do the live, but pay attention to what you have, the notes. Pay attention to my notes. So I'm kicking it old school, how I used to do things. I used to take a lot of notes. I used to read the cards, write down the cards, and then in my car or wherever, I would read my notes. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Cat H. Welcome. If you didn't hear the prayers, you could always go back and hear the prayers in the beginning. I'm going to invite my spirit guides for the Aries reading. I'm going to invite Shanann. I'm going to invite Mom. Dad, you can come too. My nephew, who is an Aries, he was born on April 15th. Sean Michael Rispoli, I'm going to invite you. If you can help me out with the old Aries reading, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, sweetheart. And I'm going to invite any of the spirit guides of the Aries out there, of Aries, and maybe anybody who's watching. Because sometimes my videos for different zodiac signs resonate with you. And that's okay. If you turned me on, if I turned you on, that's, I just heard, Katrina, you're the only one who could make a prayer sound a little perverted. Okay, stop. Okay, all right. I can't stop being me. All right, what is this about? This is about Aries. Yeah, I drew that. I drew it. Okay. Anyway, I told you, I've been preparing for Aries for so long. It was like, just do it. And they wanted me to do it as a live. So it doesn't matter who shows up, who sees the replay. It's meant to be if you hear it now. Okay, anyhow. Okay, sorry about the deep breaths. Okay, I just realized I don't have my glasses, so I'm gonna have to get my glasses because I'm getting blind as a bat. So hold on a second and I will run in the living room because I walked with them from here thinking I was doing the Aries reading. Finally, today, this afternoon, and there was all kinds of work problems going on, and the toilet was broken a little bit too, again. So we had to call him back. Okay, but we're gonna get through it. All right, hold on a second. Let me get my glasses. If you heard that sound, it was my magnet. You're an Aries too? Oh, see, isn't that funny? Grace is an Aries. Kat, you're not an Aries, right? I don't think Kat is an Aries. But let us know. Let us know what sign you are. Welcome, Pamela. Welcome, Kat. Welcome, Grace. Okay, so, and anybody else who's watching. All right. And anybody who is watching or will watch later is protected from Archangel Michael. Please, dear God, send Archangel Michael down to protect my videos from anybody who's watching. Let them be protected in their home. Let them be safe and feel the love of God and divine. And let them be able to fight evil and darkness and underhandedness. They just put that word in my head. Not really sure why. Thank you, dear God, in Jesus' name. Okay. I'm open and receptive to receiving any messages, even random. And the first thing I heard that was random, before I even read my thing, is Frank. Who's Frank? Is there a Frank out there? Or somebody have a Frank as a significant other, husband, son? I just heard son. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read some of the cards, then I'm going to go into my spiel, because I really want the cards to be read because they've been up sitting here looking at me for a long time. I always ask when I shuffle, what does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to figure out? And Aries is basically the birthday. Am I supposed to be able to read it from here? March 21st to April 19th? Yeah, so it just ended. Hey, I'm not that late. It just ended, April 19th. Yeah, March 21st, which is my stepson Connor's birthday, to April 19th. That's the Aries season. Okay. So the first card that I got when I was doing the angel cards, Leisha, hi. Oh, I'm glad. I hope you're feeling a little better. I have your candle lit. You don't believe me? Katrina never lies. Hold on. Oh, CBD oil is excellent. CBD oil is excellent. I got it from Falaya B, and it always works on my neck and my back, especially on my neck. And I've used it for migraine as well. And your Lexapro. Okay, good. So you're all medicined up. Oh, you're very welcome. You know, I put on it health, healing, friendship, and love. And money. On the bottom, I put abundance. Okay, so the first card I got for you, Aries, is for the crown chakra. It says, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. It's the crown chakra. So what Spirit is saying is they want you to pay more attention to some thoughts that you're having. Your crown chakra, the colors, white, gold, silver, effervescent, iridescent, and really all the colors of the rainbow, but really white and silver and gold are really very strong, iridescent. And they want you to know that you have divine guidance, messages that are coming in. Might be like, I'm not going to pay attention to that because it's probably just me thinking my own thoughts. No, they want you to know that divine, God is trying to get to you. Your spirit guides are trying to tell you something. So pay attention to it. Everything with your crown chakra. When you're working on your crown chakra, kindly do some affirmations for your crown chakra. If you don't know what they are, just pull up Jason Stevenson, crown chakra, or affirmations for the crown chakra. It comes up all on YouTube. Or if you bought something from me, I probably gave you affirmations for the crown chakra. But you can get your hands on them. Spirit just wants you to know, pay more attention to what is coming in your head, because everything is going to come together for Aries. I have like a message. So if I don't look at the screen, it's because I have ADD, and if I look at the screen, I'll get mixed up, and that's why I said you don't really want me to do it live, because that's like really hard for me, because I get involved with the chat, and they said, no, you're going to do it. Okay. So I said, okay, I'll do it if you think it's right. Okay. Somebody needed me to be live. But what I want to tell you, Aries, is you need to, you're going to be formulating what your career will look like, or your retirement, your everything to do with like a side business, a business that you've always wanted, but you couldn't get it off the ground. You're going to start to get that off the ground. You're going to start making moves, money moves. Okay. And I don't know if I wrote this as the title, but it's like time for Aries to take action, right? Aries need to take action on their thoughts, crown chakra, the third eye, what you're seeing and feeling psychically. Okay. And also love life, relationships, friendships. You're going to get those messages too. You're going to know what to do, but you are very loyal. So you're going to have to weigh things out. They just showed me the scales. You're going to have to weigh things out to see how, and if you can't make a decision right away, don't make any decision at all, one way or another. You have a whole art gallery. Thank you, Leisha. You do have a whole art gallery. I didn't see the video yet. I saw your first video when you were opening up the video you sent me. I saw that, but then I was starting to meditate. So I didn't see it yet. I will though. I promise. Okay. You got next card up, you got ear chakras. Okay, I haven't seen this card in a long time. I told Ruby about it because Ruby is also a Aries. An Aries. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So you have to, Aries, you need to listen to what's coming in on your crown chakra, what's coming in your ears, whether it's music, or all of a sudden, when you're like, there's no music playing and you hear something, you hear a song, or you hear birds chirping and you're not outside and it's like the middle of the night. All these things are sent from heaven. All these things are sent from spirit. But they're also saying, pay attention to the song that comes on the radio. Pay attention to the song you hear when you're in the store, because it could be messages. Thank you, Leisha. Hi, Coral. Yes, I love your video. Okay. I love all your video. And I subscribed to your third channel. Okay. The next one up that came, and these are these angel cards right here. I just picked 4 for now, is indigo. the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. So somebody, Aries, that you're thinking about is an indigo child. They might be grown now, but they're a natural born leader. In other words, they heard spirits when they were younger, or they were very intuitive, they were very psychic. You're thinking about them. You've been questioning about them. And Spirit wants you to know, yes, they're truly an indigo. And they are a natural born leader. They're highly sensitive. They might not want to use their gifts, though. You should encourage them because that could help their life. They might be very confused and maybe even seem a little lazy. I just heard that. They might even seem like have no get up and go. That's because they're so sensitive to noise and they're sensitive to voices and they're just sensitive in general. They feel like they have no skin, so put somebody outside without any skin and everything's going to hurt. And that's how indigos are. But you need to teach them that they have to deal with the real world. And they have to go out there because that's the only way you're going to make your dreams come true. It doesn't happen from inside your room, okay? It happens when you push yourself to get out of your comfort zone, okay? You could teach them little breathing ways, breathing exercises, meditation, or just visualizing, talking to their guides, because everybody has guides. Okay, and angels. And the last one is heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. And this guy is very true. This guy, Archangel Raphael, just ask God, please help me or your family member. You might be worried, Aries, you might be worried about somebody in your family that might have an addiction. It might not be you. It might be somebody that's around you and you're very worried about them and concerned. Ask God, please, dear God, release Archangel Raphael to my friend or family member that is dealing with addictions and help them heal, help them not to have cravings, not to, take that pill, take that drink, take that, whatever it is that they're having addictions with, and help them think good thoughts and heal them so that they can feel better again. Whatever age that was before they had their addictions, please let them feel that way again. Okay? What a relief that is when you feel the way you were before you were addicted to smoking or addicted to drinking or addicted to medication. Remember that age. And, when you just felt like you had the world in your hand. And it's such a relief. Now, if we deal with the pain and addictions and loneliness and sadness and depression, it's like a never-ending hole that you feel like you're in, or your loved one feels like they're in. No, I'm not doing past lives. I'm doing Aries, Coral. I'm just doing Aries tonight. It's an Aries night. Okay. So, yeah. Kindly ask Archangel Raphael. And to ask Archangel Raphael, you can't just go directly to Archangel Raphael. You have to go to God and say, please, dear God, could you send down Archangel Raphael to help me with my addictions or my medical problem? Because Archangel Raphael is also good for medical, any kind of physical medical problem. Maybe you have a back problem. You say, Katrina, I have to get an operation. I can't get out of this without an operation. Well, you know what? There's always hope with God. Okay? God could heal you that affliction so that maybe, it'll get better. Maybe you're on the wrong medication. Maybe you just don't want to take medication. You want to do chiropractor. You want to do acupuncture. You want to do Reiki. Okay? There's always a way. And that's so beautiful, that card. I haven't seen that card in a long time. Okay, then quickly I did the angel cards. Okay, here's the angel cards. And these angel cards are like good for like a pat answer. So, hi Jennifer Schwab. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Coral. If you have a question right now, think of it in your head, right? And whatever it is, it could be about relationships, it could be about your career, it could be about your job. Yeah, it is a beautiful card, isn't it? Those are my angel cards. Whatever it could be about, think of it in your mind right now, and I'm going to do the cards. Okay, so I said, what does Aries need to know? I got be assertive. It's time to be assertive. Take action. Be assertive. There's something, Aries, you want to say to somebody or to many people. And usually you don't have any trouble expressing yourself, but you've been holding things in. You've been holding things in and putting yourself last. And when you do that, you don't address your own health. You don't address your own needs or emotions that need to be met. Your feelings, your needs, okay? It's saying be assertive. Okay? And then whatever question, think of that question you wanted to know. Like, should I, blah, blah, blah. Is this person, blah, blah, blah. The answer was no. Right now, it's no. Okay? Now, this is all for entertainment reasons. Only, a mystic, psychic, empath, light worker over here. Okay? I am not God. I am not an angel. Okay? We know that, right? Anyhow, so right now, they're saying no. You might have said, should I move? Should I take this trip? Or should I move in my job? Right now, they're saying no. That is beautiful, isn't it? These are the angel cards. It's 11:11. In Texas, is way later than that. I'm afraid to look because I gotta get. Oh, it's 12:11 here. Okay. Now, your next question, ask your next question in your head. Or out loud if you want. Okay, the answer to that is a year from now. And you might be like, hey, Katrina, that's too long to wait. I don't want to wait another year. But you know what? If God wants you to have something, it's in His divine time. It's not in your time. It's not in my time. It's divine time. So it's a year from now, whatever that thing you're thinking about. Okay? Keep thinking of your questions. Angels are saying, and these are called angel cards, angel answer cards. These are and it comes with a book, but I don't, me with the books. Throw it out. Okay. I don't have time to read. Okay. Anyway, listen to your intuition. Angels want you to know. You need to listen to your intuition. And isn't it funny that the first card in the angel cards was crown chakra, which is all about, and the ear chakra, listening to your head, listening to what you're getting spiritually. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages from true divine guidance. sent in answer to your prayers. So God is listening to you, Aries. Keep on praying. Don't be mad at God. Listen to your intuition. You're usually right because Aries tend to be very, very psychic. It's just that they can tell other people the answers to their prayers and their questions, but Aries need to listen to themselves and your own gut and your own third eye and your own spiritual awakening. Okay? And think about your question again. Maybe you have another question. And the angel cards are saying, choose a new direction. Choose a new direction. You might already have like 2 or 3 things that you're thinking about, directions to go in. Like, I want to do A, but I want to really do B, but I can only afford to do C. Okay? They're saying, sit down with a piece of paper, write down what your goals are, and choose a new direction. Right now, you're just like having tunnel vision, just like seeing it like in numbers and not like dream big. The angels want you to dream even bigger than what you're dreaming right now. If you can dream it, you can have it. And that, I'm not just saying that to be cliche. You have to at first dream it. Like, I had a dream about being a collage artist and that actually people would want to buy my art collages, my healing art, and that people would want to get a reading from me or even listen to me. I had a dream about that first. I had to sit and think about it. Why would anybody want to listen to me? Okay, 1900 videos later, somebody's listening. Okay, anyhow, so what I'm saying is I had a dream it, and my first goal was not, to have a YouTube channel. My goal was to write a second book, definitely paint my paintings and have like art gallery. I've had my stuff in art galleries before on Staten Island. And also once in Texas. Yeah, once in Texas I did. Anyhow, I dreamed that I could maybe even sell my art, and it's still my dream. I've sold my art. My art has gone as far as the Netherlands, Australia. Okay. I'm trying to get it to Ireland, but I don't have that many people from Ireland that watch me. I mean, maybe they watch me, but they might think it's too expensive. But it probably, I send my art to Canada, right, Zenjen? And Cindy? Cindy, are you out there? Okay. They're both in Canada. It's not that bad. I've sent things to when I first had 600 subs, I did a giveaway, and somebody who won was in England, and it was a tin of cards. It was expensive for me, and I took the shipping on, I took everything on, okay, because that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, these are very worldwide artists. Oh, thank you, Leisha. The check is in the mail, okay. The metaphorical check is in the mail. So all of that was choose a new direction. Don't be scared of choosing a new direction. Just it's probably already in your mind another way to go, but you just haven't looked at it. But it's something that you want to do, and it's kind of the ends to the means. Like, like you might have to take a detour, but you're going to get at your desired location. But you might have to take a detour. Make a wish when it's 11:11, right? Okay, so then I'm getting another, if you think of another question, I got no again. So I think there might be people that want to move, or I just heard somebody's thinking about, should I stay or should I go? I know, I don't want to sing that song. I want to sing that song too. Should I stay or should I go? And it's in terms of relationships. So, what do I tell them? Don't do anything until you have a decisive decision, until you feel like it's very clear what you should do. But definitely put up boundaries. Yeah, they were like, Katrina, tell them about boundaries. Some people aren't putting up boundaries out there, and we need to have that. Okay, so now I'm going to just read my notes. And I got a lot of them. Okay, and then I'm probably going to call it a night after that, but I have notes first. So let me just hold on a second. I want to put my prayers away so I don't lose these prayers like I lost the other prayers. But they're probably in my car, straight up in my car. And that car is a mess. Before I do that, they just told me do another one of these cards. All right, so I want you guys to concentrate. There's 6 people out there only. Okay, that's all right. Concentrate on something that you've been wondering about, that you really want to answer on. And I'm going to shuffle again because they just told me before you put those away, shuffle again with these cards. So I will. They said do it with these too, so I'm going to do it. Because the Aries need to know. And the angels, what does Aries need to know? Angels. What does Aries need to Hey Aries, have you been thinking a lot about your solar plexus? Your solar plexus is like, physically, it's your stomach area, and the organs that it involves is like your gallbladder, your stomach, your appendix, your liver. Okay. Did I put my glasses? Oh, there they are. Okay. These are geeky glasses. I always put my glasses down. I don't know where they went. Usually they're in here, but I had the nice blue ones that help you with the blue light, and I can't find them. Anyhow, and right, solar plexus, metaphorically speaking, means everything to do with your power, everything to do with your energy, your power, your goals. Sometimes people hold back on their solar plexus, and then they get stomach aches and they get ulcers. I have 2 of them, but they healed because I healed that thing. Okay. Sometimes you'll just get, like different kinds of problems with your liver and gallbladder and things like that. So what you have to think about is, am I expressing what I feel in my gut enough? Am I showing my power? Or am I showing my power too much? If you're too much in your ego, you can have the same kind of problems. If you're too much with your ego, you produce too much acid in your stomach. If you are you shouting too much of what you feel and not listening to what others feel? But I feel that the Aries as of late are not expressing themselves. They're not asking for help when they need help. They are not reaching out because they're trying to be the strong one for others, just like they always are. Okay, but Aries are very sensitive, and being sensitive, you need to lean on other people and ask a friend. Okay, so the angel cards coming out, I asked what cards did Aries need to know. It says it is safe for you to be powerful, Aries. It is safe for you to show power, to be powerful, and take charge of your life in positive ways. And where do you see this angel? Look at him, he's a hottie. It is safe for you to take charge of your life, Aries. And anybody who's watching, okay? Eat more bananas, have more lemonade, put more lemon in your tea, in your water, eat more squash, yellow things, especially bananas. I might have a banana after this, but actually bananas have a lot of sugar, so it might not be great for me to have that, but I mix it with walnuts and it helps me sleep anyhow. It's a healthy snack. But it's safe for you to express yourself in a positive way. Okay, Aries? Solar plexus. You might be doing solar plexus work, so you need to do solar plexus affirmations. Okay? It's safe for me to be powerful. Okay. And the angel cards, what they wanted to tell you is if you had a question for them, guess what? It's up to you. Look at that angel. It's all up to you, Aries. Whether you want to do something, whether you want to make a move or not, it's up to you. And know that you're not just jumping off a mountain by yourself. The angels are going to carry you. All right? Ask them, please help me. You just want a banana and a spoonful. You just ate a banana and a spoonful of chunky sunflower butter. That sounds delicious. You're such a healthy eater. That's why you're so thin. And you're a fire sign. You're a Saggy-Waggy, right? Saggy-Waggies are always in great shape. Okay. I'll shuffle these another time to mix them up. I just want to get them out of the way because I don't have a big table. I do have a big table, but I don't have a lot of room. It sounds delicious. Sometimes at night, if I'm hungry and I want to try to be good, which is not often, as you can tell, okay, but I take banana, I cut it up, and I take walnuts and I break them up, and that fills me up a little bit. And then I drink my Jesus juice down as a no. Well, sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. If I'm really good, I'll have a chamomile tea after this. Okay, so that was the card section. Now I want to read you my notes. Now, there was something weird that was happening when I was sitting down, getting ready. It's a soda. Yeah, it's a Diet Coke because it's Monday, and I'm trying to be good. But I mean, it's a little late for me to be drinking Diet Coke, but this was from dinner. I only had one Diet Coke a day usually. I don't think that's bad. So what I want to tell you guys is I started having all these songs running in my head. I was like, what do I need to know about Aries? I'm going to do Aries like a week ago. Jesus' first miracle was converting. Yes, that's right. That's right. And I don't think he's mad at me when I drink it, but sometimes when I have wine, even if it's just one glass, and then I take my medicine, if I already have the wine in me, in my bucket, in my bread basket down here, I don't fall asleep. And so, especially if I have to get up for work tomorrow, which I do, okay, in a few hours, and I need to have like 4 hours at least sleep. So that's why even if I have a soda, I could still probably fall asleep. But what I'll do is I'll make chamomile tea, and that sleepy time I'll put 2 tea bags in, and that has valerian root in it, and that'll help a lot. Anyhow, so I just want to tell you guys, I kept on hearing Notorious Biggie, B.I.G., Notorious Biggie Smalls, his song. So if you're not familiar with him, he was a rapper from the 1980s, and I think he was killed. He was killed in 1987, I believe. I don't want to ask my Alexa because it wakes up my husband. He might already be awake because whenever I do my readings in here, he can hear it. So I'm sure it wakes him up. But I told him I have to do Aries. I won't be able to sleep unless I do Aries. Okay. Hey, Aries, am I doing you? Okay, I know. It's a tough room. Yeah, the alcohol is taking up your bloodstream. Yeah, that's what. And even if it's one glass, I find, and then also if I have any food in my stomach, all the planets have to be arranged for my sleep medicine to work. If empty stomach, that's why if I have an empty stomach and I'm hungry, I'll quick take my medicine, and then it'll start to jump in, and then I'll go and I'll have the food that I shouldn't have. You're probably right. Okay, so I kept hearing Biggie Smalls, and I like him, but I wasn't thinking about him. So there was one particular song, so I had to look up the lyrics. But as I was shopping in Walmart looking for a present for Devin for his birthday, all of a sudden I see in the shirt section, t-shirt section, there it is, Biggie Smalls t-shirt. But I had it on for 2 days and I didn't get the thing out. I was going to show you, and I cut the neck and everything. But anyhow, this particular song I feel is a message for Aries. So I want to get it out there. So it's called It Was All a Dream. It was all a dream. Okay, so you could Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about. So it was all a dream. So here's the lyrics. The lyrics are kind of, I'm gonna mess them up. Last night I had a dream. Thoughts were racing, thoughts through my head. It was all a dream. Felt so real to me. This is what it said. This is what was said. Had a dream, I said. About what, he said. About B.I.G., I said. That's big, he said. Dig, he said. That's big, he said. Proceed, he said. Indeed, I said. Don't repeat what I say. I said. He said nothing. He agreed with his head. He just nodded like this. What I believe to be is the reason what's the reason he was dead? More money, more problem. Better believe it, he said. What is the reason he's dead? More money, more problems. Better believe, he said. Better believe it, he said. Careful what you wish for, you might receive it. He said, I see, I said. Jealousy, I said. Got the whole industry mad at me, I said. Then BIG said, Huv. And Huv is represents Hosanna, which is another word for Jay-Z. Jay-Z was like the bigwig of the rap, all the rappers in the 80s and 90s. Okay, so then BI said, Huv, remind yourself, nobody is built like you. You designed yourself. I agree, I said. My one-of-a-kind self gets stoned every day like Jesus did. What he said? I said, has been said before. Just keep doing your thing, he said. No more. So, what does it all mean? Should be having my baby, Bobby Ewing. Okay. So I'm not sure 100% what it means. But it's a BIG, Notorious BIG song, right? It was all a dream. So in the dream, he's talking about like, what does everything mean? Why is he here? Everybody's mad at him, but he's doing, it's all about jealousy. It's all about money. And the more money you make, the more problems you have, and the more people are jealous. But he was trying to say that the other person that he was talking to in his dream was saying that you built yourself. You're self-built. You built up yourself. Like he lived, I don't know if you know about his life, but he grew up in the projects of Brooklyn, and he was very poor, and he had to eat sardines for dinner, and basically he did sell drugs. He sold drugs, and then he started to rap. So I don't know what it means. I think it means like, take what you have built. Biggie lyrics should have been, my baby, Bobby Ewing, do. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah. That Dallas said it was all a dream. And when JR got shot and all that stuff. But I think what I got from it, because then I started listening to his music to see if I would understand, what does that have to do with Aries? What are they trying to give me that message for? Why am I listening? Because I like BIG. Devin doesn't, but I do. And I like rappers because I like the ones that, not putting down women, but the ones that tell their story. I just enjoy their lyrics. I like, not the curses, but anyhow. So I think it meant, take what you have, know that there's jealousy out there, be yourself, be your authentic self, and keep on moving, keep on going after your dreams. And don't be afraid to go out and grab them. If that's what you want to do, whatever you need to do, it's your life. You're designing your life, okay? Be kind to those who are on the bottom, and then on the way up, when you're at the top, remember those people that helped you there. I'm seeing, they're showing me ladders, okay? Yeah, don't forget the people that helped you get there, okay? Yeah. I mean, Biggie Smalls, he got shot when he was only 24 in the rap wars, the East Coast, West Coast. He was East Coast, Brooklyn, New York. And then he was good friends with Tupac, and Tupac represented West Coast, but Tupac originally lived in New York. I don't know if a lot of people know that, and they were friends at one point. Okay. So, with that being said, now I'm going to read my notes. Is anybody here? There's 6 people in the house. Okay, that's all right. I didn't tell anybody I was coming up. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to read. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm going to read all the notes that I've collected for the past week or so, I guess. Week or so. Okay, so. Oh no, this is my poem for my. I wrote a poem for my. I'm in the wrong section. I wrote a poem for my nephew who's in heaven, Sean Michael, but I never read it. I was supposed to read it, and then something happened personally, and I couldn't read it. So I'm in the, and he's also Aries. So let me just put you down for a second to find a section of Aries. Is that? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to be flipping around a lot. Yeah. Someday I'll read Sean's, because I just heard Sean say, "Why don't you read my poem, Aunt Kathleen?" I will read it for you, Sean, but I can't do it right now. I didn't finish it. It's not done. I'll know when it's done. Let me just light one more incense for the night. 1 second. These Apollo Santo sticks. When you order artwork, I give it to you, and they're very healing for your house. And they're very good for any kind of negative energy that might be there. It'll take it away. Okay, so when I was first doing your cards, I got the 7 of Cups, Aries. You are figuring out who you are, and you're planning a new start. Be careful of what you're jumping into in terms of legal issues. That did come up. So read over all contracts, read over the small print. If you need to hire a lawyer that can do that better for you, an accountant. I just heard accountant. Don't try to do everything yourself. Okay? When you need help, you reach out for it. Okay? God wants you to do that. The angels want you to do that. I'm getting in here. Oh, thank you so much. Nice to see you, Just Dawn. Welcome. Okay. So, yeah, legal issues came up again. So then I saw it. It was like somebody holding a sign. It says legal issues. So there is some kind of legal issue that you might have overlooked. Okay. It's emotional times right now. Legal trouble might be too much stress. So reach out. Don't think like, oh, we don't have to get a lawyer. No, get a lawyer, because you don't know, unless you're a lawyer yourself, you don't know the laws. You need that support. Okay. So that came in. I don't know if I saw the Justice card, but I definitely saw the 7 of Cups. So feeling like a little bit indecisive of what to do. Okay. So someone is coming back from your past. Be careful. I can't read my handwriting. Oh, somebody's arms are hurting. Maybe arms, shoulders, fingers hurting from arthritis. So you might need to get your CBD oil. You might need to get massage. Reflexology is very good for the body. Reflexology is when they work on your feet. Even just getting a pedicure really helps you. It's very healing. Somebody from your past will try to dump their garbage onto you, Aries. Don't let them do it. Try not to accept it. You're always trying to help them. You're always trying to help others. But sometimes people will just try to dump on you, okay? Because you're strong. You're like, I'm catching this garbage, I'm catching that garbage, and then you're trying to throw it in the garbage can yourself and trying to say, here, no, have it back, like a basketball, throwing it back to them, and like giving them advice, but they're not taking it. They're just picking up more garbage and more problems and throwing it at you. Okay, so Aries, be careful of that. Some people will be for real. Some people will be for like, they truly love you and they truly care what your advice is, and they'll take it. And some people are just there to dump and be takers. All right? They take your time. They take your ear. They take your eyes. They want your attention on them 24/7, or they never give back. Okay? That's how you know the difference. They're never asking you, how are you feeling, Aries? How's your back doing? How is your job going? How's your career? How's your family? All right? Are you okay with money? Do you need something? How is your grieving process? That's how you know the people who are throwing garbage at you, if they're really, truly a friend, if they're a family member and they're doing it. You have to put up your boundaries, okay? So do not accept it. You can't help them or change them. So just remember that. They said, say that again. You can't help them or change them. And that could be for the general collective out there. There's somebody you're dealing with, and you've tried to help them. I see 3 times. I see 4 times. You can't help them. They have to help themselves. They have to want to be helped. They're in the stage of, let me dump on you, let me take from you. Dump and take, dump and take. Okay? You feel me? Okay. 8 of Cups came up. Someone sees you doing good and they want to take you down because of jealousy. Holy crap. Wow. 1 second. Whew. I just felt that in my whole heart chakra. Right here, right above my heart, and then here. Whole chest area. Okay, that's why I was calling Archangel Michael. I was asking God to send Archangel Michael around us. Everybody who's watching this video, everybody who's there, okay? Everybody who watches this video later. Aries and the collective. Somebody sees you doing good, and they want to take you down. Don't let them do it, Aries. It's all because of jealousy. All right? That's why I read the poem, that prayer earlier tonight. That negativity, talking negatively behind your back, sometimes in front of you. Negativity, pointing out, like there's a gaslighter. That's somebody who's pointing out things to you, and they're like, are you crazy? Aries, are you crazy? I took out the garbage last week. Why are you saying I never take out the garbage? Well, there's 7 days in a week. Sometimes the garbage has to be taken out more than that. And they're like, are you insane? You always make these mistakes, right? And I see Aries working hard, always working hard, studying hard, doing hard, doing for everybody else. Aries, you need to bring more to you. Bring more back to yourself. Get your nails done. Get your hair done. Do your makeup. If you're a guy, go Join a club that you've always wanted to do, or anybody. Do what you want to do. Do those few things. I just saw somebody with a guitar. Do those things that you have no time for because you're always helping everybody else and working. Aries are the hardest workers. I have a lot of Aries friends. I have Zen Jen. She's a hard worker. She's always working, and helps everybody, prays for everybody. I have Ruby Heart, Ruby Tuesday. It's your day coming up tomorrow, which is today, tomorrow yet. She's always working hard. Now she's taking care of like 4 or 5 kittens, and she has 2 cats of her own, and a family, and a job, okay, and a YouTube channel, okay, and she works on a lot of cases. And then I have my sister, Karen, who's in Aries, and she has like 3 jobs, and she's supposed to retire, and she has her family, but she likes to be busy. And I understand that, so cut it down to 1 job and go on a lot of vacations. That's what they want the Aries to know. And then we have the Genocide. She's also an Aries. Hey, you shout out, girl. All those Aries and my nephew, Sean. You got to do for yourself. You got to fill up your own cup before you can go filling up other people's cup. I'm about to fill my cup up right now. It's just Diet Coke. Okay. So it's just because of jealousy that they want to take you down. They want what you have. They see that you're talented. They see that you're connected with spirit. They see that you're psychic. They see that you're successful in your career. And they're just jealous of it. They see you handling your family and how beautiful and nurturing you are to your family. And they want that. But they want to take you down first. They just showed me, like, when somebody's standing in front of you and you take a board and you knock them off their legs. That's a symbol for me. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to try to take a board and hit your legs. No, they're just trying to take you out of your zone, undermine you, okay? But Aries, you're too smart for them. Sorry, I had a burp, so I took the mic away so I could burp. Okay, King of Swords came up. The Star card and the Page of Swords. What does that mean? Chaos. Okay. Chaos amongst your gifts. Like Aries, just get focused. I feel like you're almost giving me an energy of me, like procrastinator, then do too much, then burn yourself out, want to be a hermit. But no, I see you doing too much, doing a lot of things, but not finishing anything, and then procrastinating. You know what you have to do. There's like 3 big things that you have to do. So write it down. Write down the 3 things that you really want to accomplish. One thing should be like a small thing that you want to accomplish, like say, put away my basket of laundry. Okay, that's been sitting there growing taller and taller, right? One thing could be like that. Another thing could be like spend more time with my loved one, like have a date night, okay? And another thing could be what you want to do for yourself, like I really want to go shopping, or I really want to get my nails done, or I really want to, whatever it is. Or I want to go in my garden and fix my garden up. For the longest time, I wanted to do that. Not me. Okay, I got a black thumb. All right. But I have been thinking of flowers. I've been trying to get, oh, you're welcome. Namaste. I've been trying to get Devin to want to plant flowers. And he's like, no, you have to water them. And I'm like, so you water them? He was like, are you going to water them? Like, I always kill flowers, but I like them. So even if they last a week, I'll be happy. Okay. Anyhow, point is, think of things that you want to do for yourself. One for yourself, one for your home, and maybe one for your career or side business. But the Page of Swords says that a message will come in, email, a phone call will come in to let you know, somebody that is on your side, that loves you very much, cares for you very much, a friend, will come and tell you, hey, this is going on. Open your eyes, Aries. This is going on. Protect yourself. Hold up your shield. Okay? So the battle will be easier if you get prepared. Protect yourself. Okay? Yeah. So the chaos is also somebody's watching you from afar. Okay? Somebody's nosy. So if you're on social media, they're looking at your social media. If you got a YouTube channel, they're watching your YouTube channel. Hey, we can't prevent people from watching, right? We can't, right? So all you do is surround yourself with protection from God. Surround yourself with protection from Archangel Michael. All the angels, all your guides will protect you. But you have to say it. Please, dear God, protect me. Please, archangels, protect me and my family and my health. Please, spirit guides, and you know who some of your spirit guides are that are in heaven, please protect me and my family and my friends and my career or my job. So somebody is watching you from afar and they're jealous. They kind of like you. They're attracted to you. They're attracted to your energy. I don't know why I'm talking weird. It's like, don't forget to tell them this. Don't forget to tell them that. But they're like, they kind of like it's like a love-hate. They're jealous. They're jealous because they're not you. They want to be you. Maybe that's why I got the Biggie Smalls. Because Biggie Smalls had a lot of stuff. He had nothing. He built up the empire. And then there was the wars between East Coast, West Coast. And then he was killed. And so was Tupac. So I'm not really sure why and it was all a dream. That was the song. It was all a dream. But that dream came true. Okay? And the person in his dream was telling him, just be you, be yourself, and just live your life because it's not going to be here that long. I mean, dying at 24 is very, very young. Okay? Before he died, I think he wrote like 63 songs. Like the night before he died or that week before he died, 63 songs. Okay, so he had an idea about it. Not that you're dying. You're not dying. It was just something I was getting. I don't always know what the messages mean. Okay, so praying. You have to pray more. Meditation. And I know you guys do, but more praying, more meditation, wishing, manifesting for what you want. You're never too old. Like, as long as you're on this earth, you're still supposed to be aspiring for something. Even if it's, I want to rest. Katrina, I'm tired. I worked 35 years or 20 years. Now I want to rest. Then do that. But maybe you want to make a trip, or maybe you want to make a small side hustle business, or maybe you want to drive a motorcycle, or maybe you want to travel, do small trips, or go on a cruise. Whatever it is, start writing these goals down. Okay, if you're in the midst of your life and you're still working, Spirit wants you to know, Aries, you have to slow down to get your stress level down and have more time for yourself. Okay? That's when you'll be able to hear more from Spirit. So more manifesting, more wishing. People at work are jealous of you. Okay? I said it. So there's a jealousy theme. Okay? And yeah, with BIG, there was a lot of people jealous of him. There was whole industry jealous of him. Okay? Because he did what the F he wanted. Okay? So people at work are jealous of you. All right. Brush off your shoulder. Brush off your shoulder. Release that energy back into the universe. You don't own their hard feelings. You don't own their negativity. Okay? Pray for them, but protect yourself at the same time. Okay? You may be wishing for another job. Some of you out there might be wishing for another job. That's okay. There's double wish fulfillment coming in. So the more energy you put even psychically into visualizing, for some reason, I just saw somebody in a store and there's chimes. And so visualize whatever it is that you want. Say you love, this is a stupid example, but say you love shoes and you visualize shoes and sneakers all around you. You have to spend time in dreaming. In order to manifest it, you have to sit there until it is a reality for you. Okay? Jim Carrey, right? He used to live in his car. Not in his car. His whole family, they were homeless. And that was weird. My music just went off abruptly. Wow. The thing burned out. It feels really hot. Okay, that's weird. All right, anyhow, so Jim Carrey used to sit in his car. His whole family got homeless, right? And the father had a job cleaning, like say it was a church or a school or something. So all the kids in the family, including Jim, would have to go from their van that they lived in and go clean the bathrooms and everything. They helped their father and the mother, and then they lived in their van. And so when he was 17 or 18, he decided to, I guess, travel to LA or New York. And he would sit in his car and overlooking like this cliff or whatever and just sit there. And he wouldn't leave until he visualized and believed that he was a great actor and that he was a comedian. He was a comedian that everybody loved and laughed at, and he had unique jokes. And then he was an actor, and then everybody came to his movies, and he was famous, and people, opened doors for him, and he did all he wanted, and he had enough money to buy his family houses. And so he sat there, and he didn't have that much money even to eat, but he sat there and didn't leave until he felt it was true. And he was sitting there smiling and laughing and saw that whole thing about him being on Comedy Central, as a comedian. And then in Rodney Dangerfield's he played in New York. And then he went to LA and was in Living Color and then movies. And so he manifested that. Okay? That's what you have to do. It takes time. It takes energy. And, some people, like sometimes it doesn't work. Somebody I was talking to, I think it was Tammy, and she was saying she's trying to meditate, but every time she meditates and even puts Jason Stevenson on, she falls asleep and she gets mad at herself. I said, did you ever try meditating with your eyes open? She was like, what's that? I light a candle. I light my incense. I look at the smoke. I just sit at the table. You don't have to close your eyes. Matter of fact, I don't like to close my eyes because I have bad dreams. So that's why I have trouble with going to sleep. So I meditate with my eyes open. And you can definitely do that. You can light a candle. And that's why I love incense and Palo Santo. I just love to see the smoke. And it does a certain thing for me. Okay, so now let me finish. So focus on your manifestations and your wishes In order for them to come true, the first step is for you to believe it. You don't have to get anybody else to believe it first. You have to believe it. You have to believe you're great. You have to believe that you can have that business. You can believe that you can move up in your job or whatever it is that you want. Okay? You have to believe it first. Then you start moving forward. Did you guys see that flash? Is there an angel here? I know there is. Okay, I'm open and receptive to receiving any messages for the collective and for Aries. Okay, let me finish. So people at work are jealous. You may be wishing for another job, and double wish fulfillment is coming. The person you're trying to get away from, you're getting your self-esteem back. Okay, so there is a person that some of you Aries, some of you people in the collective that watch this, there is a person that you're trying to get away from. And that's a good step in the right direction. You know it. It should have happened years ago. They're going to try to come back. They're going to say they changed, or they're going to say it's your fault. They're going to try to woo you back. Okay? Be careful. You're just getting your self-esteem back, Aries. Okay? People look at you and they're like, Aries is the most strongest. They have such fortitude and they have strong self-esteem. No, there's this very sensitive side to Aries where they think, I'm just playing this game and I'm acting like I know it all and I know all the answers, but I really, some days I feel like I'm gonna crack into a million pieces. You know that feeling? Okay, but you can't show anybody because you're Aries. All right? It's okay, Aries. You can go to your friend. You can go to your significant other. You can go to your family member that you trust. And you express yourself. And your needs and your wants are important. So, your self-esteem is just starting to come back. Ten of Cups is happy home, happy life. The Ten of Cups is actually one of the best cards to get. There's a picture of like trees and an archway and like parents and two kids. It's like a perfect card. So that could be that you're trying to get that again, or you already have it. Maybe it got a little bit messed up, but you're starting to get everything back again. You're being watched on social media. Okay, I think I said that, but it's coming up again and again. But you're fine. You're divinely protected. Say it with me. I am divinely protected. God fights my battles for me. I am divinely protected. God and the angels are always around me. Jesus is always around me. Mother Mary is protecting me. Okay? Aries, detach yourself from a narcissist. Okay. I had to take a sip on that one. Aries, detach yourself from a narcissist. Let me just see who's here. Thank you, Just Dawn. Okay, I think. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the chat, but I don't think many people are saying many things, so it's okay. It's all good in the neighborhood. Okay, so detach yourself from a narcissist. Emotionally detach. Cut them off. Cut them the F off. Protect your heart chakra. Remember I was feeling something here? That's the heart chakra. That's breathing. That's your breast area. That's your bronchial tubes. That's your lungs. Okay? So it's imperative that you detach yourself from a narcissistic person. Cut them off. Protect your heart chakra. Wish fulfillment will come in. Your wish is coming true. Your wish is coming true. It says it right here. So Aries, double wish fulfillment. So that's two wishes that you want. Write it down on a piece of paper because two wishes that you want are coming true. Okay. There's some issues with job and love. I just heard somebody that loves you might be involved in either asking you to help them to get a job or they might help you. They might know about something. There's some Aries will be getting a job. Some Aries that already have a job will be maybe moving up into a different type of position in that said job. And some Aries are actually going to change, but not yet. They're going to wait until maybe the summer months. I just heard summertime. Okay, so some of you are remodeling the home or moving. Okay. Someone ghosted you, then they came back and they were argumentative. Okay, let me say that again. Somebody ghosted you, they cut off all contact, then when they came back, they were very argumentative to you. So look at that. And remember what I said before. Don't take garbage being thrown at you, especially problems thrown at you, especially if they're never asking you, how are you doing, Aries? What can I help you with? Okay? Hot and cold in love and friendship is inconsistent. So some friendships and some relationships are very weird right now. That's a lot of people. But it's like first it's coming in cold, like detached people that you love, or friendships that like detached, and you're like, what the heck happened? You know, in March they loved me. Okay, they couldn't get enough of me, and now all of a sudden, April they treat me like acid, and they're just not, you know, something weird, disconnect. Okay, don't worry. Okay, it's a lot has to do with the moons, the moon and the different things that are going on with the planets right now, but there's an inconsistent friendship. Sorry, that was a big burp. I tried to shelter you. Okay. There's an inconsistent friendship out there. Be careful with that person that ghosted you, because they're not coming back nice, and they're not even telling you why they ghosted. Okay, so sheiks around you cause you're gifted. Sneaks around you. I don't know what I wrote, but it looks like sneaks around you cause you're gifted. Somebody sneaks around you cause you're gifted. What do you mean? They're trying to take from the Aries? Yeah, but in a sneaky way. Like in other words, the only way I can describe it is that they're not going to just come out and say, "Hey Aries, can I borrow $50?" Instead, they're going to say, "Oh, well, guess what? I'm going to be kicked out on the 5th of May unless I have this, that, and the other bill. And I have no job, and I lost my job, and blah, blah, blah." So they will kind of sneakily try to get you to help them. Okay. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Maybe they are worth it. Maybe they are your loved one or a family member, or maybe they are a shyster. Okay. So they're just, Spirit is saying, just be careful. Be on alert. Be on alert. Don't forget about the people that ghosted you. Don't forget about the people that threw garbage at you and were argumentative. You bit your tongue with this person. Okay, so you held back what you really felt. And something you were working on, some person didn't understand or get you. Yeah, something that you were working on, Aries. The person didn't understand you. They didn't get you. A lot of people don't get me either. They just don't get me. They don't get me. Okay, very few people, handful of people get me. Okay, other people could be jealous. I don't know why. I got the shoulders of a linebacker and enough enough donuts in my bread basket for a whole school. Okay. Anyway, just some people could be jealous of your nature, of your gifts, your psychic abilities, of your sweetness, of your go getterness, how Aries works their butt off and then just keeps on still going is like the Energizer bunny. Okay. But you bit your tongue in the past. Thank you. I get you too, Leisha. We get each other. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of saggy fun. So don't. In other words, Spirit's telling you don't bite your tongue in the future and the present. You got to tell. This person has to be told that they have to be like. You have to read them. You've already read them. You already felt in your gut what this person was about, but it's like it's got to come out. Just be careful of your delivery because sometimes Aries get so angry and they hold it in, and then they blurt it out. And then their delivery make the other person will be like, look how they're yelling at me and they cursed at me or they're just yelling at me in a mean way. Look what they did. And then everybody ends up feeling sorry for that person, but they deserved it. So just let your anger out in intervals. When somebody hurts your feelings, you got to let them know. All right. You're like, that's okay. I'll just put it in the back of my mind. No, we got to start cleaning up house. We got to start getting the people that are supposed to stay in your life. They'll care if they hurt your feelings. They'll care if they took advantage, and they'll say, oh, my bad, I'm sorry. I want to do something nice for you, or let's talk. I don't want to lose you as a friend. They'll care about what you thought or what you felt. The ones that only are up in their feelings and just say, well, you did this to me and you made me feel like this, you made me feel like, and they don't care what your opinion is. Well, then they don't really care about you. Okay. Unfortunately, sometimes that's people in our family and we have to deal with them on a daily. Okay. But I have a feeling this is people on the job site and people that are friends, so-called friends. Okay. Someone criticizing what you were doing. Someone was criticizing what you were doing and you felt like they were criticizing you, but they were criticizing what you were doing. That makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to me after I wrote it, because I wrote that a couple of days ago. They didn't like what you were doing, or maybe how you were doing it, but they weren't criticizing you as a person. Okay. Use strength in silence. Don't waste your energy because you don't have that much. You're going to crash and burn, right? Because you're a fire sign. So you're going to go through all your energy reserved and then you'll get sick, you get a cold, you get a sore throat. You got to be careful of that, okay? You just get a headache or a migraine, it won't go away. Hi, I got this. Nice to see you. So use strength in silence. Don't waste your energy on people who aren't going to listen anyway. because you probably already did. You probably already told them this issue. It comes up, it keeps coming up in the relationship. So they're saying just say it and kind of move along. If you say, I'm not going to put up with this anymore, I've already given you 5 chances, you need to back up with actions. Like the title of this video will be Aries, use your actions. Okay? Some people around you are never going to understand you. Stop trying to convince these naysayers of your work. Just keep on doing you. Okay? And it's a hard lesson to learn, Aries. I've had to learn that lesson so many times. And then I just feel fun to be me. And you just have to relax in yourself and know that God made you and you're supposed to be acting your silly self or strict self or serious self, whatever it is. You're it's okay for you to do it that way. But like just look at who's surrounding you and what you're accepting. And if something really bothers you and you're like, every time I'm with this person, I get a headache or a migraine, or I just feel misunderstood. I don't feel like they get me. If that happens 9 times out of 10, or if that happens 4 times out of five, there's a problem with that relationship. And you could try to fix it and try to address it. But if they don't listen and they just keep on being just like they're a naysayer, they're trying to like twist your mind into whatever their narrative is, okay? And so you might just need to cut them off. There's a decision that you knew you needed to make, but you've been procrastinating like a Virgo, okay? Like an ADD Virgo over here, okay? So, Aries, there's a decision you have to make. You're procrastinating. King of Wands, Queen of Swords. Lots of kings and queens are coming up. Okay, you have the power. You have the power in you to get this done, to get your life to be what you want it to be, what you see as your dream life, what you see as your dream job, dream career, dream business, dream love life. Okay? Everybody's love life can use improvement. But basically, you've been busy. And so they're saying that if you have a significant other, they want you to spend more time. Even if it's in the house, even if it's just talking. But basically, yeah, try to get out of the house. I always say it's always better to get out of the house. I get cabin fever. Even if you get out of the house and get into the car, just go through the drive. Sometimes me and Devin we go through a drive-through. We go to Sonic. And while we're driving through and then parked, then we talk. Okay? We do a lot of talking. Yeah, allow the love and friendship. Allow love and friendship to come in. Absorb it. Allow the love and friendship to develop and the surprises that will come with that. Stop having fear for success. That's what I felt. Like I felt the procrastination and, cutting out people that were toxic around you, trying again with them. You're always trying to help people or you're trying to give them another chance. Chance number 126 or chance number 5. Okay. But if there was no improvement, we have to kind of do the moonwalk. And that means step away from the toxic energy. Okay. But I feel like the procrastination is in the decision that you need to make, but it's a good decision. It's a decision to choose you to move forward with your dreams and your hopes and the things that you want to manifest. It's almost like you're waiting for like mom and dad to say, Okay, Aries, you can go for that. You can have that. But you're like, Katrina, my parents are in heaven. They're not here. Or maybe one of them's here and the other one's in heaven. One of them really doesn't understand, you know, what I want. They don't understand it because they're old fashioned. And you have to take it and say, you know what? It's up to me, and ask your angels. And your angels always put the thoughts in your head anyway. Angels are telling you, do what makes you happy. You're working too hard, or you're stressing too hard. You're not doing enough fun things that you want to do. You're doing everything for everybody else, and there's nothing left in the cup for you, Aries. So, allow for the love and friendship to develop, and surprises. Do surprises, plan some surprises, okay? Stop having fear of success. That's another one that I felt that very strong. Stop having fear for success. Stop saying, I don't have enough money to start that business. Well, you can always plan. You can always get a loan. You can always ask somebody. You can always start small, okay? Or I'm too old to apply for that other job that I always wanted. No, you're not. Are you alive? Every day that you're alive is a day that you can go towards your dreams. And if you already fulfilled your dreams and you're getting ready to retire or you are retired, you could say, okay, what other dreams do I have? What else is on my bucket list? I don't have a bucket list. Well, make one. Okay? So stop having fear of success. Each self doubt, release it. Release it like the smoke of this. Release the self doubt into the smoke. Okay? I release body shaming myself. I release thinking I'm not good enough. I release being a procrastinator. I release being a douchebag sometimes. Okay, whatever you need to release, release it into your smoke, release it into the universe, and only accept the good. Okay, so stop having the fear of success. I read that 755 times. Okay, fall into love again. Aries, some of you need to fall back into love with your significant other. Fall into love. Yes, you can have that loving feeling again. I got this. Are you an Aries? What sign are you again? Let me know. Okay. Fall in love again and allow yourself to fall in love. Set new goals. Because sometimes, like, we're like, oh, I don't have time to fall in love, or I'm already married. You know, Katrina, what are you talking about? No, it's our responsibility to try to do things that we used to do for our spouse, like write them a little note, take a little sticky note, write a note, I love you, or you're handsome, or you're pretty, or you're beautiful, and put the note in the bathroom mirror, or put the note on his pillow, or put it in his book. Okay? I write, I love you, handsome hottie, because that's what I used to call Devin. And he does crossword puzzles on the kitchen table. And so his book is always there. So I always write that. I always write it in there with a heart. Or I write, Kathy loves Devin in his book in a heart. Oh, you're a Pisces. Okay. I did you last month, right? Wait. Pisces? What's before Aries? Yeah, Pisces before Aries. I did Pisces, right? I hope so. 318. I did Pisces, though. Didn't I? Remind me. I'm sure I did. I think it was alive as well. Okay. So, Fall in love again. Allow yourself to fall in love. Set new goals. Inspiration. Lovers equals home and business. Powerful connection. Opt to move from the old relationships that ended and move into the new relationships. Thank you. Oh my gosh. One second. Hi, I'm sorry. Oh, your brother is an Aries? That's cool. My sister's an Aries, and so is my stepson. Okay, so now I'm here in Biggie. You might say, why am I putting a patch on to go to sleep? Because it's an anxiety patch. I am okay, but what happened was I realized it's late, and I didn't take my sleep meds, so I just took it. And then I have my muscle relaxant for my neck problems. And I'll take that after. But if I don't get, it takes my medicine to sometimes a half hour to 40 minutes to an hour to work. So I really should have taken it before. What time is it? Oh, it's 1:31. Okay. I got to be up at 6. Okay. I'm almost done though. I'm sorry the music went out. My iPad burnt out. Okay. But I think you could hear me better. Can everybody give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me better? Or do you want music back on? Let me know. Okay. All right. Here we go. Hey, I got this. How come you never email me any of those pictures that you make? You don't make those pictures anymore? Let me know. I used to love those pictures. I look forward to them. I don't see them anymore. Yes, either way. Oh, okay. All right. So let me finish, guys. Let me finish because I'm probably going to have to watch like some kind of funny show, and then Devin's going to be like, why do you have the TV on? You have to go to work tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm not a normal person. Have you noticed? It's been like 10 something years. Hi, Forever Bella. I know, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I didn't know, but I was going to do the video. And then Spirit told me do a live, and I said that makes my mind too awake. And they said, just do a live, read your book. And I just went over like Biggie Smalls, so you're going to have to watch the replay. And then my music went out, but anyhow, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't even tell myself that I was going live, so nobody be mad. Okay, so let me just tell you, let me get my necklace off. Okay, so last night, oh no, that I read that already. All right, Aries, an empathetic person is coming into your life. Empathetic person, so they're very much like you, and they're gonna get you. All right, they might already be here because I just heard some of them already met them. Take a chance, long time choice. It's a leap of faith. They want you to have a leap of faith. You feel someone is hiding something. And then it goes into, it was all a dream. Last night I had a dream. Thoughts were racing, thoughts through my head. It was all a dream. I felt so real to me. This is what was said. Had a dream, I said. About who, he said. About BIG, I said. Okay, I'm not going to go through it again because I'm still not sure what it means. Let me just see if I have anything else written. 1 second. No, I don't. That is a wrap. Guys, I love you all. I got a new phone, so I need to download that photo application that I said. Oh, okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for asking, but I said, I wonder why she doesn't send it. And I automatically always say, I guess she hates me. I guess she doesn't like me anymore. That's where this mind goes all the time, Virgo. I'm like, another person that hates me. With, oh, I thought maybe you thought I didn't appreciate it. I always appreciated it because I don't know how to do it. Everybody, I love you. I hope you enjoyed this Aries reading. I hope I did it justice. If you could rewatch it, Aries, but it's also for the collective because they always throw in messages. And if you happen to be here with me, all 7 of you, now there's 13. Hey, hit that like button on the way out. Thank you so much, Forever Bella. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And I want to see that haircut. So you never sent me the picture of yourself. You don't have to be fancied up. I just want to see your layers. I've been thinking about getting my hair cut, and I never. And don't worry, it's going to grow. Your hair grows fast. My hair, not so fast. This baby took since, but see, this is all dead. This is dead, right? I probably need this much taken off. You sent me a video? Oh, okay. I will look at it. Wait, 1 second. Sent me a video. Don't even worry about it. Okay. I'll check for it. Anyhow, I love you all, and I hope this wasn't too boring for you. I worked hard on my notes, and here's my picture. Anyhow, I love you all, and listen to it again and again. If it didn't make any sense, sometimes listening to it from the beginning will help. Anyhow, I love you all. Till next time. Next up is I want to read my notes that I have on summer, a reading I did on for summer moon, and I have five other readings that I have, in my noggin. But I'm going to work 3 times this week, and that's exactly what Ruby said I was going to do. Sweet dreams, everybody. You did send me a video. Oh, okay. I'll look for it. It looks like voice text. but I'll look for it. I'm sure you did. Good night, Leisha. I hope you feel better. I'm gonna blow out your candle before I go to bed. But let's face it, I'm not going to bed. I'm going to the couch to watch a show. I love you all. Namaste.